Hello friends, and welcome back to my Minecraft survival series. My name is Inari, and this is episode 5. Previously, we conquered the Ender Dragon boss fight, we took him down, and then we went and picked ourselves up some wings. Now I've been flying around, I've been having so much fun. This is going to make things so much easier when we're traveling around the world now. I'm excited, guys. Today, I'm going to be building a new automatic farm that's going to allow us to get more crops and more melons and pumpkins, and then I'm going to set up some more traders that'll help us get XP and also a bunch of emeralds. Man, have I been busy. I got myself all the crops that I need, a bunch of glass, been putting these shulker boxes to good use, got a bunch of wood here, also made some brown concrete, and then all the other materials I'm going to need to make this farm. I've also started myself a redstone box. It's kind of sad at the moment, but we'll be putting these pistons and these observers to use today, and also some of these rails. It's going to be a good time. What I'm thinking here is we're going to make a greenhouse design, and let me get up here so you guys can see. So I've got spaces for all 4 crops, and then we're going to put a circular type roof on it, and I think it's going to look pretty good. And I just wanted to remind you guys to subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload my next video, and then hit the like button. It really helps the channel spread around so that everyone can see it and help me grow as a YouTuber. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Now let's dive right into it. Okay guys, I'm going to do my best to try to explain how this thing works. I did watch a video on YouTube from ULIMITED, and I'll link it in the description. It's the exact same farm, I'm just going to put a different top on it. But he utilizes villagers to harvest the crops for him, and there'll be another villager inside here. There's a hopper with a carpet on top of it, and I just put 2 hopper minecarts there, and he's going to stack inside of those. Now, when the villagers try to throw him crops, it's going to end up into those hoppers minecarts, and then eventually shuffle down into our storage system. I think it's a pretty nice design, and he only had 1 crop on the inside, and I think I'm going to try to do all 4 crops. Hopefully I won't have any problems, but if I do, then we can solve them when we get there. But if you want to figure out the best way to make this farm, you should probably go over to his channel. I'll be sure to link it in the description below, and he does a very good step-by-step tutorial. But in the meantime, I'm going to work on getting everything prepped and ready to go. And if you have any questions or why or how I'm doing some of these things, be sure to put them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to give you the best answer I can. Okay, so we got 1 villager over here, and I'm hoping what I can do is I can just break some of this glass right here, and he's just going to wander right into there because there's a workstation. Yes, perfect. Now I just do that for the other 3. I got 3 of them so far, working on my last farmer villager right now. Just press the button, going off. Uh-oh. Well, this is unfortunate. I put a on and off switch for this villager breeder farm, and I guess I turned it off, and now I have no villagers. I still have 2 more to put in over here. So, looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit. But don't worry, you guys won't have to, it's just me. Okay, with the villager breeder now turned back on, we can start sending in more villagers over here. This will be the last farmer I need. And guys, I have been at work. As you can see here, I'm starting to work on the roof design. Let's see if I can get up a little bit. Now for greenhouses, you want a lot of glass. So I'm going to have glass at this level right here. And then for what I'm in the middle, I'm going to add the melon and pumpkin farm. But before I start working on it anymore, I need to make sure I get all these villagers in place because I won't be able to afterwards. Okay, working on my last villager now. This guy will be the villager that'll actually start the farm. So once he's in place down there inside those hopper mine carts, the other villagers will try to throw the vegetables to him, or all these crops to him. So if I can get myself in there. Oh my gosh, that was the easiest thing. I thought I was gonna have to push him in there, but no. Look, you see that? They already started throwing stuff to him. Now, if we've set it up right, everything should be down there in the bottom hopper right now. There's probably a bunch of junk in there too, honestly. Looks like I didn't light it up well enough down here. Okay. Now, if we take these chests... Oh, not like that. But now we should start seeing... Oh, can I do that? Yep, now we're starting to see everything flow into the chest. So we got potatoes, we got some beetroots. Soon we'll be having wheat and also carrots. We can then in turn trade those for more materials. Maybe I should make a squid farm down here. Look at this. And the first things first, we always want to start with the collection system. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to break this, see if I can get some more hopper mine carts in there. Now I want to test it, so I'm going to put my rockets in there. Actually, oh wow, they left fast. I was going to keep one so I could fly down there. But if our rockets are now in the chest down here, or at least in the hopper, then we know oh, yep, there they are. Okay, so they will connect. Awesome. Okay, since I can't put a hopper in this block, I just put this hopper here, and that hopper will still suck it up, so it's good. So after that, we need to put all of our rails on top. I think I can just do another layer of glass, and we'll put all the rails up there. Now I've got the rails in as best I could do. I was trying to do it so that it would slow down here in the middle where the hoppers are. I don't know if you can tell, but see it start to slow down? So those hoppers have enough time to pick up as much as they can out of that hopper minecart. And I'm hoping that it'll have enough juice to just keep on going. We'll see once it actually has stuff inside of it if it ever stops. We'll add some more powered rails. It'll be alright. I've got most of our melons and pumpkins planted down. Apparently you plant them in a diagonal pattern similar to this so that they have all four spaces where they can grow, and then the melons won't interact with each other if they're planted too close to each other. Apparently that's how it works. Next thing we need to do is come in and place all these observers looking at the tops of these stalks, and then every time they grow, then they will send a redstone signal, and we're going to use that redstone signal to power a piston. That piston will take out all the pumpkins and melons. Super simple. Alright guys, I got all my observers put in. Now I gotta do is put my pistons in, and I wanted to show you guys this neat little trick. So if you put a trapdoor right there, and then you go back to it, I kind of fell off, didn't mean to do that. And then you hit it one more time, you'll be in this flying mode. Now I want to stay underneath, and then what we're going to do is we're going to place all of our pistons like that. It's going to make it super easy. Anytime we run into pumpkins like this though, we'll have to chop them down, or any of the melons. But yeah, I'm going to run through all this, and then this farm should be completely, or almost done. There's one more thing we need to do. Okay, I just want to double check things. Let's see, I got one rocket. Just want to get up on top, make sure everything's placed in there. See, I missed a few spots. Let's see, this one right here, it looks like. Those are the light sources, so I need to get one more in right here. But so far, everything looks good. I don't see no piston heads on the side. All right. Oh, and one more over here. Okay. I'm almost done with all the redstone here. I'm just finishing up. What we need to do here is place redstone on all of the observers, like this, and then we can take a solid block and put it on top of the pistons. And just like before with the sheep farm, the observer is going to power the redstone. That redstone powers the block, and this time the block's powering a piston. So we just keep doing this. The block's on top of the pistons, and then the redstone on top of the observers. You know, I've actually been sitting here for quite a while, and I'm hearing the pistons go off, and I don't have any blocks. I took the blocks off over there just to make sure, and yeah, you hear that? You don't actually need the blocks. Okay, that saves me a layer. I've had to add some more of these powered rails because I saw that the minecart was slowing down. See, like it does over here. Now it's completely full because I believe the storage system down there is that, or that chest I put down there is already full of crops and melons and pumpkins. But I think I've got it now. I've been watching it. I don't think it's gonna stop anywhere. This is the problem spot right here when it's coming up. Is it gonna make it? Oh man. Okay. And now that our minecart is sorted out, we know that it won't stop even when it's empty or when it's full. We can go ahead and cap off the rest of this so that none of them fly out the sides, and then we'll go ahead and finish off with the design. First things first, I think I want to put down a little bit more chests here so that, you know, we're not losing out on any of our drops. Look at this, it's already full. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to have a hopper pointing into a chest. Oh, now this chest should start filling up and give this chest some more space. Now we're just going to do this back and forth. Okay, we got both farms fully functional now. I'm thinking on a roof design. I'm thinking I'm going to go with this and just put glass in the middle. Kind of like how we have up here where we have glass in the middle. Just going to put glass all on the inside, but make it look like it's framed in the wood. I think that's going to give it a nice greenhouse look. Now isn't that a thing of beauty? Now I realized when I started making that time lapse that I didn't have my resource packs on. And so the glass texture is a little bit different now, and I think it looks better, but I think now I need to add maybe another support in the middle, or maybe two more on the sides. But what I'm really worried about now is all this storage. I'm sure these chests are probably filling up as well. Oh, maybe not. We got a little bit more time. Next thing I want to do is start making a place for all the villagers to stay in, and I also want to connect the storage up there underneath and then come up inside the building so that it'll all be there for me to use to trade with those guys. Now I'd planned to put my other building right here, so it's sad, but my throne's gonna have to go. Don't worry, I'll build it somewhere else. There it is. I think I really nailed it on the greenhouse look on this one. The fence gates and stuff, they really help frame the building and make it look more greenhouse like. And the stone at the bottom, that's a definite plus. I'm gonna have to add stone to this building too to give it a foundation. But now I just gotta work on the storage system. But here it is, guys. I think it looks pretty good. So on to storage, we got this simple automatic storage system here. It's just one slice that can be repeated. Very nice. You've got a comparator that reads into a hopper and it goes down, powers all these blocks, and the length of this is important because you want to be able to turn off the repeater down below. That's what makes these so nice and sliceable like this. On the inside of this hopper, we've got what we want to sort in the first slot and then these filter ones. So having more of these gives it more power. You could do just one, but then it would stack up into 41 here. But as you can see, if I put some pumpkins in here, they'll dump out until it reaches 1. Isn't that cool? So all we gotta do is repeat this process over and over again, this exact redstone for each of these chests. And we're also going to do that on the other side. But I've got a problem, guys. Look, I've only got 7 redstone left to my name. I'm running out of resources here. And not to mention, all these drops aren't getting picked up by this hopper. As you can see, it just went by all those and didn't pick it up. So that thing is full, and it probably doesn't have enough time to unload under there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have it come out over this way, and it's going to unload over here. And this side will just be for the melon and pumpkins. And then that side will be for the other 4 crops down below. And those can be processed underground. So what we're going to need to do now is create a minecart unloading station that'll come over here, take one of these branches and unload itself, and then it'll take the other branch going out. A lot of the problems I was having before with this melon and pumpkin farm is that a hopper minecart was getting filled up and it couldn't drop its drops off fast enough. So I built this system right here. It's a hopper unloading system. Right here we have a hopper that starts it. I added this ring of hoppers here above all of our previous hoppers. And this hopper right here, when the minecart comes in, it should be here pretty soon. Now what happens now is the comparator is sensing that the minecart is there, and it's going to send the series of redstone back, and it's going to unpower that line. Once this comparator is free, there's a redstone torch back here, and that'll power this repeater into that block and then back into that powered rail. And as soon as this thing is done, let's take some of these out so you can see. As soon as it's done, it'll go back off and start picking up the drops, and it looks like it's been keeping up pretty good. It's never came in completely full, so that's a good sign. As you can see, I'm getting a lot of melons and pumpkins. I took all of our melons and pumpkins that were down below over there, and now instead of a minecart system, I'm going to use item elevators and water streams to get the rest of the crops over here. And I'm going to have a line of chests for each one. Now, I got the water streams sorted out, and it looks pretty ugly, but I don't think I really mind. I kind of want the redstone exposed. I think it has some sort of value to it. It looks pretty cool. I just used the trapdoors for piping here because I still need a lot of space. Still got to put some villagers in here, and I should still be able to walk through here. If not, we could probably take some villagers out back there, maybe only have them down here. But I think this looks pretty cool. I've got all the crops in here now from the other side, and they're still pouring in now. Maybe we can see some here in a little bit, but look at these item frames. See how I did this here? There's a data pack you can get from Vanilla Tweaks. I think it's the armor stand mod, and if you stand real close to the item frame, see I've done it here a few times. So I've already got it. You hide the item frame, and it's still in the item frame, but it just takes it away. I think that looks pretty cool. Oh, I picked some carrots up. See, look, they're coming in. Yeah, if you stand too close to this pillar, you pick up the drops. See, sometimes it misses if this hopper gets filled up at any point, but it's alright, it'll come back through at some point. That's why I added that ring there, so that just in case some of it misses, it will have a chance to get picked up again. Now, one thing to worry about when using an automatic sorting system like this is if the chests ever fill up completely and then it starts to fill up this hopper back here, all this redstone, since this is a comparator, it's just comparing the signal. and if the signal gets stronger than what it's supposed to be for the system, it'll start bleeding into the other ones over here and turn them off, and then all the filters will start draining through. Let's hope it not gets to that. If it does, it's okay, because this is a pretty small system. It should be pretty easy to reset back up. And one thing we can do to get rid of these crops real fast is just get some farming villagers over here as fast as I can, and we'll just start trading with them with everything we got. Well guys, it's finally done. The whole greenhouse building is all put in. I got my farmers in here. Haven't traded them with them yet, but look, all we gotta do is sell all these crops we get for free. We get some free emeralds. Isn't this nice? It looks like this guy leveled up. And if we level them up further, we can start trading these pumpkins and melons with them. Now for the melons, you do need to grab them all and craft them into the melon blocks, but you know, that's not too bad. We can do that. I've already done it a few times. Now that I've got all these farmers maxed out, they're all master level farmers. At the very bottom here, they all have this golden carrot trade, which is awesome. Just upped our food source. Now that we've finished with this greenhouse, it's completely functional now. We've got our villagers in there. We've got storage for both the crops and the melons and pumpkins. Here you can see all the rail lines and everything working right here. You can actually even see the water stream down there and the items flowing through them. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. It was a very fun episode. I got to do a lot of building, a lot of redstoning. It's the stuff I like to do. If you guys enjoy it, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. Give this video a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified next time I upload a video. Until next time, this has been Inari.